G'day everyone, good to see everyone and I hope you're having a really good day, because I know I am. Buderim Falls, what a spectacular little waterfall this is. I'm currently on the Sunshine Coast. It's about 140 k's from where I live, travelled north. All the travel restrictions here in Australia have dropped, so I thought I'd come up here. We had a bit of rain and I've never actually been to this waterfall before. It's a unique waterfall in the fact that it's this little rainforest, pretty much in Buderim on top of a hill here. It's a lot of suburbia around here, and it's like this little oasis in the middle of suburbia, I guess you could say. And yeah, I thought I'd come down here and shoot Buderim Falls from some different angles, talk you through my compositions. Hopefully you learn something or pick something up along the way. So I'll probably set up my first composition. It's fairly easy just here. Let's go through it. Okay, so I've set up my first composition. I think it's a fairly basic, simple composition, and I'll move up and try something a bit different. Yeah, so I've just gone portrait mode. I thought was the best to get my foreground, which is this little rock pool here, swirling sort of in the bottom right hand corner and leading you through up to the falls. I'm using my 14 to 30mm lens, which is like almost super wide, I guess. Yeah, it would be. So what it's doing is it's making this foreground more prominent as I've tilted the camera slightly forward, but it's pushing the waterfall back further. But at the same time, it's making the waterfall, through sort of an optical illusion, a bit taller than what it would normally be, and I think it works. In saying that though, it is pushing that waterfall back, and that's what a wide angle lens will do when you focus something on the sort of foreground and on an angle. So that's my first shot off. Probably the most popular and easy shot to get here. You know, if you Instagram this place, you'd probably see 100 of these. So I'm going to move up slightly, just a little bit, maybe 4 feet, and probably isolate that nice tree, that fern tree, and the waterfall itself, and really emphasize that. And for those of you playing at home, I was shooting at 2 seconds just to get that swirling motion in the water. I'm at f11, and I'm at the lowest ISO my camera can go. I think it's ISO 64, 50 or 64, I can't quite remember. But yeah, and I've also, very important, I've got a polarizer filter on, Nisi polarizer. A lot of glare on these rocks in here. So what it's doing is it's cutting all that glare off. It didn't look very nice in the shot. So when I turn my polarizer, it's just cutting through all that glare, and it looks really good. So I'll move up to my next composition here, probably just up to about here. Get that fern. I know in New Zealand it's punga trees, I don't know what they are here. And the leading line of the creek running up through there. Should look really good. Alright, let's go. Yeah, just playing through it. I'm finding half a second is probably the best shutter speed all around. It's not too blown out, and it's not making the river too fast. So, but I really want to move up even closer and just isolate this fern tree and the waterfall and the log running across. So I'm probably going to walk up through the slippery rocks here. I might film it. Could be a good blooper reel of me falling in, losing another camera. Alright, so I might set my camera up on this big rock here, vlog it, and I'll walk up through these wet rocks, see if I get a good shot up. Just a bit closer, a bit tighter. Alright, let's go. I just came down from where I was before. You watched me scramble up those rocks. I didn't fall, luckily. And the great thing about a wide-angle lens is I got under that fern tree. Really emphasised I tilted my camera up and went as wide as I could, 14mm, just to really emphasise those leaves coming out, or the fronds of the fern tree back up there. And I hope that works. I hope that looks good. And that's really a good advantage of using your wide angle lens. Sort of the distortion it gives you, the down to emphasize your foreground but pushing away your background slightly, or tilting it up and I was exaggerating what I was focusing up top. So I'll chuck that pic up, tell me what you think. And there's a couple more cascades down here I'll probably go check out. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing in here. A few people in here. It is a weekday. I think I've seen there's 3 people just there. I think I've seen 2 others. Like I said, it's pretty much in the middle of suburbia. So you think it'll be a little bit busier than this, but then again, it is a weekday. So yep, I'm going to travel down here, take a photo of these other cascades, and we'll go from there. All right. Alright, so I've come Buderim Falls. I've just come down, like I was saying, there's a cascade. And it's an amazing little waterfall. If you come down a little track here, really secluded in here. And I found these, well, I didn't find them. I've come down here off the track and these really nice cascading waterfalls here. Just down from the actual main waterfall, these cascades. There's this log, a side waterfall. There's 2 waterfalls coming down and into this little basin, I guess. I walk down here. Here's the track. You come down across these slippery rocks, make your way down. I'm playing around a bit with the composition. I'm at f13, half a second, and my lowest ISO. So pretty much here's my comp. I've got this leading line of this rock here coming in, and I've got down the frame here this shrub, bush, this rock. So it makes this triangular shape, which you always want in landscape photography, shapes, leading lines. Leads you up to these little cascade here, and this cool log falling down. And it's just, yeah, really simple, but I guess pleasant to the eye composition. Nothing too fancy. I'm balancing on 2 rocks. I don't want to get my shoes wet. I probably could go back a bit further, but with my wide angle lens, I don't want to push these cascades away. They're not exactly huge, so I'm not tilting my lens at all. My wide angle, it's kind of level, just to give this emphasis sort of more in this mid-ground here. Yeah, I'll take one more shot of that and I'll pop it up for you guys. And see if I can get one more shot, one more composition before I walk out of here. Without getting my shoes too wet, I could go over to this rock here, but yeah, I'm gonna get really wet. I don't really want that. And also, a good thing about it, this location too, I think it was 300 meters from the car park. So it's not a huge 18k hike like I normally do, which I'm really happy about. A pleasant 300 meter walk in here, and a pleasant 300 meter walk back to the car. So I'm going to now rattle off a few more shots. I can't, you know, I'm looking for different compositions, and I just can't see any, to be honest with you. It's just the basic pleasant sort of comps I'm going for. Again, this place is absolutely stunning for where it is and the location, like I'm saying. A little oasis in the middle of suburbia, basically. If you're ever on the Sunshine Coast, Buderim Falls, get here. Take a photo. Alright. I'll pop this one up and that's pretty much it, I think. One of the main problems that I don't like about my landscape photography, or issues I guess I have with myself, is I'm too impatient. I rush things, done it all my life. And I do it in landscape photography. I come in, take a shot, yeah, that'll do. This last shot was sort of standing in the middle of the creek, and then I stopped and I looked back at it, and I thought I found probably a better composition than the one I had of this cascade. So I took my time and I thought about it and I set it up. And I think it is a better composition, to be honest with you. I'll show you it. So I was standing out here. Sorry, whoa, there on those rocks, balancing, shooting back. And this is the thing about landscape photography. I literally come, I don't know, 2 feet to the left. And I found, so 2 feet to the left, I found this composition sort of in my left hand corner here. The shrub, this boulder. I've made it quite tight, so I've cropped just below the shrub there and looking up. So the leading line walking round, leading you round through here and up through the cascade. So you would have seen the last composition. I'll put this one up. And yeah, let me know what you think one is better. I haven't obviously seen them on the computer yet, but I think I like this one just because it's got the anchor for your eye, for this rock and this shrub that follow you through, and then this log, to the right of the frame, this other slab of rock leading you up through the cascade. And as I'm speaking, it's starting to spit. And with that, I'm probably done in here. Wow, I had to run out of there. 300 meters running up out of a hill, out of a little gully there. Just started to pour down. Absolutely amazing down in there. Recommend it, probably come back. Yes, I had to end it short. Make a beeline for the car. I'm drenched, soaked through. That's the fun of chasing waterfalls on rainy days. Anyhow, let's wrap this up. Yeah, wide angle lenses, like #1 lens, landscape photography. You can do so much with them, emphasize your foreground, or make things taller like waterfalls. If you tilt it down and go really wide, it distorts the subject. On that note, cheers legends. Hey, smash the like button, subscribe, appreciate all the new subscribers, and going on another adventure, which is hopefully soon, with all these restrictions pretty much gone. Can't go into state yet, unfortunately. But yeah, have an awesome day guys, peace out, cheers, see ya.